Welcome to another episode of Living with Sade. Today I will be discussing a very important issue, and it is tagged what to do when our expectations of people fail. What do we do when you expect a lot of things from people, when you expect things from people and they come up with excuses and they tell you for certain reasons, for one reason or the other, it cannot work. And because you have put them in your plan, because you have, it never goes out of that point where I say plan, because there is a plan. There is something that you seek to achieve. Why you need them, there is a reason why you need them. And you would not take away the fact that we all have our own peculiar problems. We all our own issues. Everybody has their own issue they're going out about. And when they promise you and say, I will do this for you, it is because one way or the other they have accepted and they are committed to doing it. So, and if they come up again and say, sorry, this will not work, it is because they have seen that it just will not work. Some of them are they just come up with those things because they truly cannot assist us at that time. Some people can be very funny, but most people when they give their word, it's expected that they are able to follow their word. When they come up and come back to you and say, no, it can't work this way, it is genuinely because maybe there was no way, at it. So what are we expected to do when our hopes are shattered, when our hopes meet the Waterloo? What are you going to do? What are you expected to do? One, you need to understand that only God does not fail. He is the constant K, just like my sister used to say. He is the only constant factor. He's that constant being that never changes. He has never changed from the beginning. He is the same yesterday, he's the same today, he's the same tomorrow, and he will be the same forever. So he's that being that never changes. And for life, and for we that are here on earth, the only constant thing here is change. Because some of our ideas, some of our beliefs would have to be subject to things that will come up eventually. So which means that if you even have a plan, if you have an idea that you want to execute, it rests and it is subject to the circumstances that surround it. Whether it would happen or it would not happen is subject to the things that come up. Have you ever had an idea or a plan and you have started building it, and then you already have a guideline and a structure through which you are going to follow, and you have started following, but because of unforeseen circumstances, things that you did not plan for, these plans change. Then you now say, oh, change your plans, I have to do it this way, I have to do. That is exactly the way the expectations we have of people can change. But God, he is that one direct God. He says what he will do, and what he do is what he does. What he says he will do is what he does, and that is because he is God. So understand that, number one, only God never fails. So when your expectations are being shattered, you should just console yourself and tell yourself, only God never fails. So he's human, and circumstances of life may have changed the things that he promised you to do for you, but definitely only God never fails. Secondly, expect less from people. This is very important. It is very important that you don't put all your eggs in a basket. It is very important for you to understand that people, they're just trying to get committed to certain things. They have their lives and they're going about it just like you are. And so the earlier you are able to understand that you should think less of what people can do. You understand? So that even if they now surpass your expectations, is an added advantage for you. But if they don't, you don't give yourself so much swell and issues about it, because you have expected less from them. It's like some kind of sort of balance for you. It helps you maintain that balance point. If that person, your hopes about them, your hopes don't get met, it just helps you maintain that balance, to be sane, to maintain that sanity, that, oh, it didn't happen that way, okay, well, yes. So try to expect less from people. Don't so much expect that people can do everything for you. Just expect less from people. Take it well. That's the third point. Take it well. Understand that that is not the end of the world. If they don't do it, if they are not able to do it for now, please take it well. Understand that you still need the relationship with them. You still need to move forward. You still need to continue. And because of that, take it well. Don't act to them rashly because they cannot meet your expectations or the things they promised you to. Don't. Please foster relationship with people you meet, because if they can't do it today, they can do it tomorrow. Lastly, do not give up because they're not in your plan anymore, because they cannot do what they said they would do. Please do not give up. It is very wrong for you to give up on your plans, on your ideas, on your purpose. Please continue pushing. There will be somebody who would selflessly come up and say, I am here, send me. So please do not give up because one person is not able to meet your expectations of them at that particular time. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Living with Shade. Till I come again next time.